got yarn. How's everyone today? I woke up late. I woke up at 9 this morning. That's late since I've been here. I'm having my cup of coffee on the porch. Uncle Greg left us, and I checked the trap and it's not taking the bait. There's a trap out there. It's been out there since the day we saw it, and I don't know why it's not taking that stinky bait. It's smart, that's for sure. Anyways, let's talk about yarn today, or my new project. Show you my progress. I think I did pretty good considering I only crocheted part of, like in the car in between each store that we went to. And last night, I did a little bit last night, not a lot. And I missed a stitch here. No! I think it'll be fine though. Yeah, I messed up right there. Man. I think I'm gonna pull it back. That's 6 rows, right? 2, 4, 6. Actually 8. And it's 3. 2, 4, 6. It's 3. It's 9 rows. Unbelievable. But look, I'm not gonna make this real long, I don't think. I don't know. Everybody's been making things short, so I guess I need to get with the program. But okay, here's my waist. But just make a short sweater. Now I'm gonna do probably a small little trim. So I gotta do those 8 rows over. Probably gotta do, after I frog this, probably about 12 rows, and then I'll start. Wait a minute, did I forget something? Y'all, I gotta frog it anyways. I forgot the sleeves. So the sleeves are gonna go here. Dang it. Oh, dummy me. I gotta frog all the way back to here, because yeah, this is where I'm gonna make it kind of a short sweater. And like MJ makes. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start the sleeves at this brown. So, okay. I'm cool with that. You guys know me, I'm the frog queen. I was making a mini tutorial, but I kept getting interrupted, so I can't do that till I get home, for sure. I can start it, Jan will come out here and start talking to me, and I'll mess up. I have to really focus, because I'm not that great at them. Oh no. So this was my mini sweater, but I'm gonna do like a mini sweater. I'm gonna try and see how that works out. Because everything I do, I measure my body, you know what I mean? So nobody's gonna be the same as me, but you guys can measure your body as I do the tutorial. Or if you do the tutorial, that I possibly will do. I just want to mention, I love all the comments that you guys are sending, and Greg loves it, and Jan loves it, and they thank you so much for, for all the compliments on their place. They're very proud of it. But yeah, you guys are so sweet. You guys are so good. I don't want this to be a hot mess. I'm just gonna cut it. Let me cut it, because I gotta frog quite a bit, and I need to, this is what I'm gonna do. You can only go by one side. You can't, I'm not doing the outside. I'm just not doing it. It's too messy. I don't have a whole lot left of this skein. But by me making it a shorter sweater too, probably I will have enough yarn. If I made it a long one, I probably won't. But I think I'm gonna use like an off-white or an ivory. I'm sure I have ivory at the house to do a small trim. I don't know. I'm gonna play it by ear. I may just do, remember, some of you might remember the ones that have followed me since the beginning, I made a green cardigan and I did, what was it, like chain 3? I did single crochet and then, I don't know, chain 3, skip 3, chain 3, skip 3, and then come back around and do single crochets in the chain. I don't know, I can't remember exactly. I have to look at the cardigan. I think I still have it. But the person that did that trim was, her name was Pamela, signature by Pamela. Was it Pamela? It's Pamela Adoring Crochet introduced me to the pattern. And I purchased it. I think I purchased it. Actually, it was free, but you could purchase it without all the advertisement stuff. So I still have the pattern, but that's where I got that trim from. And it's really pretty. That cardigan is beautiful too. It had a lace stitch. Pamela's, is it Pamela? You guys know I'm terrible with names, and I'm sure you guys get frustrated with me. Oh. Come on. The little duckies. You know, I have seen deer out here, but every time I've seen the deer, it's like for a split second and I can't get my camera out fast enough. But they're hiding good here right now. But I've seen them, like me and Jan will be leaving and they'll cross, like at the driveway, they'll cross in front of us, and I don't have my camera on. Somebody's mad. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. They come to Greg when he does that. Hear that one duck? He's just standing there. I wonder if that's the baby. Looking for his mama. There's one baby. No, that's not the baby. What the matter? I know it's a bird. It's talking though. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. I can't tell if that's a male or a female from the angle of the sun. I think it's a male. Oh, there's some over on this side of the yard. Can you see them? And then the other ones are over there on the other side of the sprinkler. I think you can see them. Can y'all see them? Where's the sprinkler? Over that way. They're right there. The duckies. Okay. I'm gonna ball up this yard. It's like If I don't ball it up now, it's going to turn into a hot knot. One big giant knot. Yeah, I miss Uncle Greg already. He's going offshore snapper fishing, lucky duck. We can't go offshore anymore. We got rid of our offshore boat. My dad sold it. It was getting old, but it was a nice boat. I don't ever think a boat's too old. I had a, I don't know, it was a center console boat. I sold it a couple of years ago, but it was like a 1999 boat. As long as I kept that motor maintenance, you know, keep oil in it. One of the number one destroyers of a boat motor, whether you guys care or not, is not running it and not keeping oil in it. But yeah, it ran great, and then it sat for a year, and the gas went bad in it. It sat because my dad was diagnosed with cancer, and none of us we didn't go to Steenhatchee for a while, really. So it just sat there. And you can put stuff in the gas, but it sat too long. But the guy that I sold it to is a friend of the family, and he just drained the gas tank and put new gas in it. It ran great. I took good care of it for a long, you know, except that last year. If you're wondering what I'm following, I'm watching a bird. I don't know what kind of birds they are. I need to get an app. There's like about 4 or 5 of them. They have like a gold chest, black wings and a gold chest, or yellow. Not bright yellow, it's more gold. This yarn is pretty. It's not the softest yarn in the world, but it's not really that bad. It's actually not bad at all. So Greg took the duck that I made for Jan. He took it to Steenhatchee to give to this guy's little girl I guess he has a little girl. He's like, Nance, can I take this? I said, you need to ask Jan. Jan goes, will you make me another one? I hope I can make another one again, because you guys know I was winging it. But I think I got it up here. Just got to remember to do that decrease. Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about. Something, I got a notification like from a group, I guess, Facebook group. I don't always get on Facebook. But anyways, I have a Facebook, but I don't get on it. So if I'm not your friend, don't be offended, or you're not my friend. I just don't get on it. And if you notify me, I don't want to be considered ignoring you, you know? When I first got it, it's been several years ago when Facebook first came out, or when I got my first, I guess, iPhone. Well, actually, it was before I got my first iPhone. It's probably when I got my first iPad. I think I had an Apple iPad, before I had a phone. I had a flip phone forever, but there was just drama. Like, you know, I like to scroll and look at family photos and stuff like that, and then people start sharing family drama, and then the drama, they hear a rumor, so they make that rumor grow bigger and change it a little bit, tweak it, something that was like simple and wasn't meant to be the way it was taken, and just cause this whole blow up and drama. And after a while, it's like, I don't know, I stopped watching it. And I blocked some of those people. Because the way I understand it, and I don't know really, but people you associate yourself with on Facebook, whether good or bad, other people view that and make judgment on you because you're friends with somebody that's a little on the trashy side, you know. I'm just using kind of a metaphor there, but you guys get what I mean. So, yeah. Somebody had said something to me, you know, you're friends with so-and-so, you really don't want them on your, you don't want people to see them on your profile. So I guess that makes me like them. You get what I'm talking about. But the yarn community is pretty good. There's some mean girls out there. I think they're everywhere. And mean guys. It's mostly girls. Oh, there's the cardinals. He's got a bunch of them here. I've seen them all over the woods. Here comes another one. He landed at the feeder. I know this isn't too exciting, is it? I know what I wanted to say. Speaking of Facebook, somebody mentioned, showed some yarn they got from Hobby Lobby, clearance yarn from Hobby Lobby, like, I don't know, 14 hours ago. So I guess it's that time of year, so you might want to check your Hobby Lobby if you want to buy their clearance yarn. Jan's got a Hobby Lobby, a brand new one. I went up there yesterday to it, and he said they will not be opening until Friday. It's brand new. So you know they're not going to have a clearance. But you know what? They do have 30% off signs on their door already. Isn't that funny? And they're not even open yet. But yeah, there's this whole shopping center. It's got Five Below. It's like in Gainesville, Five Below, Rack Room, shoe store, TJ Maxx. There's a Cato's. I mean, you know, all those common stores that we all shop at today. Well, that I shop at, I shouldn't assume anybody else, but yeah. The closest Joann's was like 38 miles. Now, Mad Mimi Crochet, she gave me a name of a yarn store, and of course I could not pull my page up. My internet, or not my internet, but my phone service is terrible. Tiffany, she said she tried to call me all day yesterday. Oh gosh, I don't want to go too far. I think I went too far. Dang it. Let's see. I said brown, right? Where's my belly? So right there at my waist, it's below, it'll be below my belly button, but I'm still gonna do a trim. So I've got plenty of room, but I think this is gonna be cute. It's gonna be a short little cardi. That'll be my first short one. Okay. So now I have to, when I measure my armpit, please be in here, please be in here, please be in here, and it's not in here. The tape measure. I don't know where it is. Hang on, let me go get a tape measure. Okay. I'm gonna make it 22. right? We'll do yeah, 22. Okay guys, I'm treading into foreign water. Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't think I've done a cardigan like this. I've never gotten this far. Oh gosh, there's a knot right where there we go. Just kidding. Oh wow, there is a knot. Don't be messing with me. It is a little fuzzy, the yarn, but it frogs fine. All right, so let's see how many inches 22 is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm gonna start over because I lost count. It's easier just to chain instead of count. 1, 2, 3. I chained 68 and I gave it a little ease. And of course, my pad. Let me go get my pen and my pad. It's on the chair. Hold on. I think my pen rolled down under the house because a pen will fit between these little cracks in the floor. So, anyways, back to the sleeve. 68, and of course, I'm gonna make it 69. That way, no, 68. It doesn't matter if it's, yeah, it does. 68. I'm just gonna leave it. If I have to put 5 center for the neck, you know what I mean? I will. So the first row, after the chain, I just do single crochet. Do single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet. The double crochet, I started in the row, 2 rows below, right? Wait, I have to look at my book. I got it written down somewhere. This. We'll figure it out. Get too far ahead of myself. I had my camera perfect, and no, the wind doesn't like it that tall. It wants to blow it over. This stand is like the first stand I ever got, and it's already had to replace the bracket that holds the phone. It broke last month, and I found a part because I throw nothing away. I save everything, but that's gonna change. I'll start getting rid of stuff. I'm gonna try real hard because we're gonna empty my house, and as we empty it, there's gonna be a dumpster next to the pod. Everybody's on board with me redoing the house, so there's not gonna be I'm gonna order kitchen cabinets in November, so it's gonna be a little while. We've got to knock a wall out. I want to put an island, and I want my sink in the island, so that means I have to move plumbing. And that wall between the kitchen, you know, I have a bar and then a wall of cabinets. That's all gonna go bye-bye. And I'm gonna open it up. The only thing that's gonna stink is I won't have a wall for family photos in the living room, because one side's the dining room, the other side's a window, and then the fireplace. So, it's, yeah, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. I can put pictures of my family on the entertainment center, you know, next to the fireplace. But, and then of course there will be a wall on the side. Now I can do family photos in the hallways there. But yeah, it's all good. I just want to open the house up and brighten it up. And maybe we'll just remove part of that wall. I don't know. We'll see. Or move my kitchen over. Because, you know, I have that eat-in nook. So maybe we'll move everything over. Move it over. I got a lot of planning to do and plenty of time. But you know, November will be here before you know it, won't it? It's already June. And I'm planning for 4th of July already. I'm going to do some reading up on Steinhatchee. People are doing a shark scare. Social media is scaring everybody. Yeah, there's sharks out in the ocean. But, I don't know. There's a video that's going around and went viral. There was a shark attack last year. First time in the history ever known to happen in Steinhatchee. A girl, she lost her leg. But they were cleaning scallops. They were chumming the water. You don't, if I see somebody cleaning scallops, I move away from them because it attracts fish. And fish attract sharks, you know. Chum attracts sharks. So, but I do want to, I mean, we go to Steinhatchee every year. And if nobody wants to go, I'm going to sell the place. But it's nice to have a place to go. You know, fishing is only an hour away. We go fishing still. But yeah, I heard rumors, so I need to get on social media and just look and see. And of course, people, like I said earlier, love drama and make it bigger than it is, you know. If you're chumming the water with fish, it's going to attract a bunch of sharks. I'm sorry. I don't care if it's where you swam last year, but if you are throwing dead bait out there, it's going to attract sharks. And big ones. And that, I think that's, I'm reading in between the lines there, and that's what I'm witnessing on one video I watched. They were chumming the water. They were cleaning their boat out, is what they were. They're trappers. You know, they have traps, and sometimes fish get caught in those traps, and they die. So when they clean the traps out, there's dead fish, you know, so that's chumming the water. And it makes sense to throw them out in the ocean so the other fish can feed on them instead of bringing them back to your place of business and throwing them in the garbage and stinking up the garbage, you know. So it makes sense what they did. But you can attract sharks, and I think any smart individual knows that. All right, guys. I You know what? Kind of messed up. I should have started this on a single crochet row. I didn't think about it. And it's a half double. So what I gotta do is I gotta frog this and make it a half double. Right? Right? Wrong. This is so annoying what I just did. Okay, half double. Okay, single, half double. That's what I'll do. I'll do a half double, and then I have to, I'll go to the other side, chain, half double, and then I'll detach and then start the stitch. No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna frog back to the, I'm gonna frog back 2 rows. The frog queen. But that's how you learn, right? So you need to make sure when you start your sleeves that you're on the single crochet row. So start sleeves on single crochet row. And chain count 68. No, I need to make it 69 like everything else. Just make it simple. All right. How messed up is that? So bummer. That's okay. We're gonna count 68. Okay, I'm gonna put you on hold. 62, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Single crochet all the way to your cardigan, and then we're gonna snip off, fasten off, and go to the other side. And once we do that, then we'll shoot across the whole garment with a, well, I'll have to do a single crochet across on the other arm and fasten off, and then start at the beginning of the sleeve and go all the way across. And we have to get a sweater, measure how wide your sleeve is that fits you comfortably, right? And double it and give it ease. Give it an inch of ease, because you gotta fold it and sew it, and or an inch or 2. This isn't a tutorial, I'm just chatting and kind of sharing how I'm making this, because don't have any new yarn to show y'all. Greg's not here, so I don't have any golf cart chat. And she's taking care of the puppies right now. She's taking care of her elderly Yorkie, Fancy, who's 19. I took her out this morning. She had a stroke, and she walks in a circle. She's blind, and I mean, she can hear, but I don't know why, but she does this circling, and I think it's from the stroke. But I mean, she's not in any pain or anything. But Jan puts her to bed every night. Poor baby. But anyway, she woke up this morning, and I took her outside. She did her thing, and I brought her back in the house, and I put her back in her bed, and I put Jan puts pads down. Like, there's 4 pads down, so I kind of corralled her blanket close to those pads and put her down. So she's circling on the pads earlier, so Greg just doesn't have the heart to say goodbye to her. And she's got spirit, you know. If she gets stuck somewhere, she'll bark for them to move her. But she was the first Yorkie. I think I told you guys they got it for Haley, their daughter. Haley's Tyler's age. God, our kids are getting big. I think Haley's 27. She's a year older than Tyler. But, yeah, she had a whole wardrobe for Fancy. When she was like, I don't know, 8 years old when she got Fancy, something like that. But, yeah, Fancy, they would come to Steenhatchee. Fancy had her suitcase with all her clothes. Ball crazy Fancy. And Greg fell in love with her, and Haley doesn't have a Yorkie anymore. I might have told you guys that story, but Greg decided to go get 2 more Yorkies, since so we got Fancy and then Tippy and Sparkle. Sparkle has blonde hair on her head. Tippy's hair is darker. That's how I tell the 2 apart. And it took me a while to remember their names. Tippy's Tip, they call her Tip Tip. But they're really cute, and it's so funny when they want my attention. They get in my face and they're like lickle 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 lick. They're so cute. They don't touch me, but they're like licking the air, like, please pet me. I turned them out too this morning. So Greg's usually up at, you know, probably 5:30, 6 o'clock. Probably already turns them out. So. But they went outside, and then they scratch at the door when they want back in. And you check no, he ain't touched that contraption Greg built. So Greg will be back Thursday. So today's Wednesday, so he'll be back tomorrow. He goes to Florida all the time. He's got buddies. He should have never sold his place in Steenhatchee. But sometimes, you know, you buy land for investment, and that's his retirement, you know. You gotta live on your investments. I'm guessing, I don't know that to be a fact, but yeah, it's still out there. It's got a flag on it. I can see if anybody's touched it, and it hasn't moved. Here's some action out in the woods. Like there's tractors running. And the butterfly. I'm gonna turn you all around. Oh, there he is. Oh, he went away. But you remember when I got here, there was only one bud. Look at all those flowers that bloomed. Isn't that crazy? That's the same little batch. Bird action going on. All the duckies are sleeping under the tree in the shade. Some are at the feeder, and some are over here by the axe throw. He has like an axe throwing thing. The boys do that. Okay, now here's the bird. That bird, a mockingbird, just flew in a tree. There's those little birds. Every time I turn the camera off, they come flying back. They're over by the ducks, but there's a mockingbird in the tree. There's 2 of those little birds. Wish they'd land. Boy, coffee doesn't stay hot very long. Back to the sleeve. So, anyways, I'm leaving tomorrow, probably tomorrow morning. Kind of sad I'm going, but I really miss my fur babies. I know I haven't talked about them much, but I do really miss them. And when I get off of here, I gotta make an appointment for Archie. Tim said he's not doing that great. So we'll see when I get home. I'm not ready to make any calls yet. I'm gonna wait and see what the vet says. You know, he's not that old, but he's had a lot of cancer. I guess he is old. He's just not as old as Zeus. And the only thing wrong with Zeus is he can't hear. And he's just this year started showing when he goes to lay down, he has to go really slow because it doesn't feel good. You can tell. All right. So I got the start of one ready. Hope there's something I'm not forgetting because I just fastened off on that. Do, 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 do. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll be back. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. And now we're doing single crochets. What did I say? Chain 69. Yeah, I should have chained 70. That's okay. Both sleeves will match. So now I'm just doing single crochet. I think you can see me easier when I put you guys up high. You can look down on my lap. But so basically, once I get this over to meet the main cardigan, then I'm gonna fasten off and then start from one end and go back and forth as wide as I want the sleeve, but I gotta double the width of the sleeve because we're gonna fold the cardigan in half and sew it up. It's gonna be one piece. So what I'll probably start doing today is I'll probably pack up most of my clothes and put them in the car, and because I brought a ton of stuff because I didn't know how long I was going to be. You never know, I might make a detour on the way home. I'm not going to get in a hurry to go home. I'm going to think there's a few places I've gone. I do want to go to Joann's, y'all. I know I missed out on that yarn, but maybe not, you know. It looks like my store still has some in stock, but you can't buy it online. Some colors. But yeah, I kind of missed out, but you know. Uh-oh, what did I do here? Just want to come undone. There. I fixed it. My slip knot didn't stay together, I guess. It didn't do it very good. But I'm not going to stay on here too long. This is my last day with Jan. So I don't know if, I don't think we have a whole lot planned, but I want to spend time with her. I want to pack up and get the big stuff loaded, like my boots, all my pants, and I'll just leave short and t-shirt out the next morning, you know, a change of clothes for the next morning, and then I'll be loaded, most of my stuff, you know, except what I'm working on and my toiletries, you know, toothpaste and all that stuff. I got all that stuff in a bag, in my medicine bag. All that's together in the bathroom. So I got this little mockingbird. Jan has an app on her phone. When a bird chirps, she can tell what kind of bird it is. The first row is the slowest. But I'm not as slow as I used to be. This would take me all day. Whoops. Oh, it's a mockingbird. It's right there on that axe thrower. It's a bullseye, it's not a thrower. It's a bullseye for an axe. It makes them feel more manly if they have something like that in their front yard. Okay, I am to the cardigan. I'm gonna fasten off. Or to the back panel. I don't know why. You guys know what I'm talking about. So I got my sleeves. So now I'm gonna attach. Let's see. Which side's the good side? Y'all don't remember. I think it's this side. Alright. It's not going to matter because it's going to be under the arm, right? Yeah. This is exciting. I'm to the sleeve, so that means I'll be closer to the other side. Maybe we'll finish this before I leave. Don't hold your breath though, because I don't have any other yarn to really finish it off. The trim, I have black, yellow, red. I probably have white on me. That's it. All right, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do a stacked half double crochet. That's what they're called, stack. I showed that to you guys, I think, in a video. And I'm gonna chain one, skip one, right? Yep. And I hope that it matches up as I go here. It should be fine. Drink my cold coffee. I've heated up 10 times. I hope everybody has a wonderful summer. See, I forgot to skip. I got a feeling mine's not going to be all fun. I got a sick dog. And of course, some of you know I got other issues going on in my life. I'm, gonna just take it one day at a time. The sting is over. Now it's just how to move forward. Well, I've done a lot of thinking. But my biggest thought is, I don't know if it's my biggest thought, but one of the thoughts is, and I want to be happy for what time I have left here. You know what I mean? I'm not necessarily at a age where I want to be single, but that's no reason to stay with someone that's not doing you right. I've done a lot of thinking. But it's time to go home and, I don't want to say lay down the law, but put out there my expectations. If you can't meet them, that's okay. But you're not going to stay with me. I just want to be happy. Life is too short not to be happy. And we should be really enjoying our lives and traveling, and we can afford it, and just money, I don't know, sometimes it brings out the bad side in people, I guess. But you can't take money with you. I think if you live life right here on earth, your treasures will be where you go after life, You can't take the treasures you have here with you. I'm going down a path most of you don't appreciate, so I'm sorry. Just thinking out loud. Can't take my yarn with me. There better be a Joanne's in heaven. We're getting there, guys. One sleeve. The wind blew you over again. How's that? Great thing about, I borrowed this from Greg. It's his sun visor. I have a bad hair day. Just hide it. I have a bunch of sun visors, but they're in Steinhatchee. All right, we just made the first stitch of the back of the cardigan. Half double crochet. This is making me happy. I think I've made a few mistakes on what I did on certain rows, but that's okay. Nobody knows but me. Anyways, see, this is my sleeve, and I'm going to do this as wide as, I'm going to get one of my long sleeve shirts, but I'm going to give some ease, probably 2-inch ease for sewing and, you know, just room for error kind of thing. So I'm going to just continue this stitch back and forth. So I started with chaining 69 on each side, and then once I got both sides done, I started a half double crochet, because I stopped at a half double crochet on the back panel. So wherever you stop on the back panels is the stitch you need to do. Well, I stopped at single crochet, and then now I'm doing half double crochet, and I'll go all the way across to the end and make it as wide as I can. And then once it's as wide as I can, we're going to figure out the center of this and then start the front panels, you know, and leave enough room where you can do a collar, you know. And then once you get down to here, you fold it in half and just sew up the sides, and you got a cardigan. You just got to trim it out. So, but most of you guys know this, but for those of you that don't, I was just kind of explaining it. And I do want to do a tutorial for this, but it's going to be a mini cardi, you know what I mean? So, all right, I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to go clean her kitchen. We left it a mess last night. Greg wasn't here, so we didn't do anything but eat and watch TV and go to sleep. So, but anyways, I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be on the road tomorrow. Isn't that crazy? It's already over almost. Right? Today's Wednesday. Yeah. But I think the road trip home, I am going to stop at a few places. I'm going to mark out some Joann's, Michael. I think I'm going to go back on my video. I was in South Carolina. I may not be far enough. I don't know. I'm going to get on I-95, so I'm going to look at Joann's off of I-95. There's that butterfly again. All right, guys. I love y'all. See you later. Mwah.